Alright, here we go. I'm just updating the Fan-o-Matic site. I think I can squeeze a game in, so I think I'm going to try. What's going on? Derek, Tim, Tribe. How's everybody? Yeah, finally back to playing birthday games for now. Obviously, this one's May 19th, 1967. Game number 7 of that day. In this game is the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Chicago Cubs, 1967 style. And on the mound for the Cubs, we have Rich Nye. And on the mound for the Dodgers is none other than Don Drysdale. So hopefully I can get this game in kind of quick tonight. So hey Randall, how are you? I'm a little bit out of practice, so let's see if we can do this. Let me make sure my card is in between everything. And I think we're pretty safe there. And let's start the game. Let's bring in the first batter for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And that's going to be Wes Parker. Wes Parker going up against Rich Nye. And we are underway. Wes Parker will be batting right-handed. 6-6. 6-6 is a fly ball center field B for out number 1. And that brings up Ron Hunt. 1-9. 1-9 against the lefty. Split chance 1-5 double, otherwise it's a single. And it is an 11, so it is a single. Ron Hunt on with a single. And he is not going anywhere. He's an East Steeler. Here comes Willie Davis. 3-8. 3-8 versus the lefty. And that has a chance, 1-3 home run. Otherwise, it's a double. 1-3 home run. This ball's hit pretty deep. And it is a double. Double for Davis. Ron Hunt moves over to third. And we got a second and third situation with 1 out. Jim Lefebvre. 5-3. 5-3. He will be batting right. Ground ball first base X. Our first baseman is none other than Ernie Banks. Ernie Banks is a 3. That roll is a 10. And we're going to have a fielding check here. Banks is an 11. We rolled a 12. An 11. 12. 1 base error on Ernie Banks. So that's going to score a run. Yep, that's going to score a run. E1, or E3. And Davis over to third. Hunt scores. And now we got first and third, 1 out. Run across the plate. And that brings up Ron Fairley. 4-11. 4-11. Fairley's a lefty. Fly ball right field B. And a fly ball B. Runner on third scores. And that is a second run. And Lefebvre will have to hold. So we got a man at first now. 2 outs. And that brings up El Ferreira. 5-9. 5-9 against the righty. Normal power. 1-8 home run. Otherwise a fly ball to left field. And it's hit deep to left. And it is caught at the warning track for out number 3. but the Dodgers get on top early with 2 runs. 2-0. Let me check the, what did I say that guarantees a slugfest? Oh, because I tried to get it in quick. I don't know. Hey, I changed my my tray a little bit. I put these clear plastic pieces on it. They're a little taller, and it lets the light shine through better. But anyway, here comes Don Drysdale. Don Drysdale coming in the pitch, the bottom of the first. And he's going to face Don Kessinger, who will be batting left. And these dice are going to be dancing bigger now. 4-5. 4-5. And that's a fly ball to right for out number 1. That brings up Glenn Beckert. Oh, and by the way, I got my 77 cards today. I got to break them apart so we can do the Face the Aces competition. 5-7. Ground ball, second base X. The second baseman is Ron Hunt. And he is a 3. And that is an 8. And he is an 18. We rolled a 6. 18-6, and that's a 1 base error. So 1 base error on Ron Hunt. Becker gets on. So man at first base. What was he? A second baseman, E4. So man at first, 1 down. Here comes Billy Williams. 6-9. 6-9. 1-11 double. 12-20 single, 2 stars. And it is a 3, and that's going to be a double. Double for Williams. It's almost like the Dodgers' first inning. Beckert goes over to third base. And they got second and third with 1 out. Just like the Cubs did. Or the Dodgers did. So, second and third, 1 out. The infield should play in. Infield in, Ron Santo. 3-8. 3-8 against the righty, and that's a strikeout. First strikeout for Drysdale. Infield goes back. 2 down. Ernie Banks. 5-6. 5-6 against the righty. It's a fly ball to right field. But unlike the Dodgers, the Cubs failed to score. They gave it a run, though. We played 1. 2-0 Dodgers. Rich Nye, the science guy, coming up. Back to the mound. He's going to face Jeff Torborg. Let me check the chat. What? Dude from Israel bunted down the first base line, threw back to first thinking the second base was covering. He wasn't. Oh. Ouch. Hey, alright. Okay, so Nye is going to face Jeff Torborg. 5-4. 5-4. We got a catcher X situation. And our catcher is Hundley. And Hundley is a 1. And that's a 3. Catcher 1, 3. And that's just a foul out. Just a foul out. So Torborg fouls out the catcher. 1 down. That brings up Gene Michael. 5-6. He will be batting right. And that's a strikeout. And that is Nye's first strikeout of the game. And that brings up Don Drysdale using pitcher hitting card number 1. And that is a 6-9. 6-9. Ground ball, third base B. 3 down. We played 1.5. Dodgers still ahead, 2-0. Drysdale coming back out. And there's that white dice. And up next is Lee Thomas. 4-5 against the lefty. Fly ball right field. 1 down. Randy Hundley, I believe the father of future Met Todd Hundley. 5-10. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think I am. 5-10 against the righties. A ground ball to shortstop X. Our shortstop is Michael. He is a 3. And that is a 12. And we're going to have to check. Michael's a 42. That's going to be way down here. 42, we roll the 5. 42, 5. 3-9 is a 1 base error on Michael. So Hundley gets on with an error. Lots of errors this game so far. Considering it's only the 2nd inning, we have 3 already. So Hundley is on. He will not be held on. Adolfo Phillips. 6-5. 6-5 against the righties. A ground ball shortstop A. That is going to be a 6-4-3 double play. And that ends that. We play 2-0 Dodgers. Okay. Rich and I coming back in to pitch to third. And up for the Dodgers is Wes Parker. We start at the top of the order again. 3-6. 3-6. That's a walk. So leadoff walk for Parker. Parker's a B stealer. But Hundley's a -3 arm. So I'm thinking we're just going to hold him on. And up is Ron Hunt. He singled his first time at bat. 5-5. 5-5. This time it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for Rich Nye. 1 away, 1 on. Willie Davis. 2-6. 2-6 against the lefty is a ground ball ground ball first base B. Ground ball first base B. Batter safe, runner on first is out. So it's a fielder's choice more or less. So we'll just call that a 1-4. Could not complete the double play. Davis on with a fielder's choice. And that's 2 away. Jim Lefevre. 5-5. He will be batting right. And that's a strikeout. Strikeout number 3. And that ends it. No runs. Still 2-0. Don Drysdale coming back out. And he's going to pitch to Nye. Nye using pitcher's hitting card number 3. 4-6. 4-6 against a lefty. That's a strikeout. So Drysdale gets his second strikeout of the game. 1 away. Back to the top of the order. Don Kessinger. 3-4. 3-4. Ground ball to first. Pitcher runs over to cover. And it's 2 away. Glenn Beckert coming up. 4-4. 4-4. Fly ball center field X. Center fielder is Davis. And Davis is a 2. That is an 8. And that is a good play. Makes the catch for out number 3. And we played 3. 2-0. Let's see. That was Lefebvre. Ow. It hurt. Where's my card? Alright, Rich Nye, the science guy, coming in. Fairly. I think I mixed my card up. Hold on, I want to fix my Cubs cards. There's Kessinger, there's Becker, there's Billy Williams, who was next. Alright. Top of the 4th. Rich Nye still in there. And he's going to pitch to Ron Fairly. I'm fairly certain. 112. 112. Ground ball second base A. We are not playing injuries. 1 down. Al Ferrara. 2-3. 2-3. Foul out to third base. And that's quickly 2 down, and Jeff Torborg's coming up. 6-7. Ground ball second base X. Ground ball second base X. Becker's a 2. A 229. That is a 10. Becker's a 29. Oops. We have an 11. 29, 11, 9-12 is a good play. And that ends the top of the 4th. A lot of my games started out this way. 2 runs in the beginning, 2 or 3 runs or whatever, and then nothing. Crazy. All right. Don coming back in the pitch. He's going to be pitching to Billy Williams. Jerry Ball, how you doing? Sorry, I'm not as engaged in the chat because I want to get this game done. 6-10, but I'll be checking it. 6-10 against the lefty. Fly ball center field. He misses all that nice stuff right there. 1 away. Ron Santo, he struck out his first time up. 6-9. There's a single. Single to center. Santo gets on. And that brings up Ernie Banks, 0 for 1. 6-8. 6-8, 1-17, 1-star single. Otherwise, it's a ground ball to first B. And that's a single. Single 1-star. Santo moves over to second. And now we got first and second, 1 down. That brings up Lee Thomas. And that is a 6-6 against the lefty. Ground ball second base A. That's going to be a double play. Unassisted kind of on the 4. It'd be like a 4-6. Well, no, let's just say the shortstop went over to cover. And that erased that mini rally they were trying to get going here. So Drysdale gets out of that one. Top of the 5th. 2-0 Dodgers. And that will bring up Gene Michael. 4-7. 4-7. That's a strikeout. Strikeout number 4 for Nye. And coming up is Don Drysdale. Can't bunt, can't do nothing right now. Let's see what happens. 1-7. 1-7, and that's a strikeout. Strikeout number 5 for Nye. And back to the top of the order, Wes Parker. 2-3. 2-3, ground ball to third base. And Santo makes the play. 3 down. Bottom of the 5th. Cruising along now. Randy Hundley coming up. He reached on an error his first time at bat. Oop, off the table. I caught it though. 4-9. 4-9 against the righty. And this has a chance. Not a huge chance, but there's a chance. 1-4 home run. Otherwise, it's a double. The ball's hit deep to center. And that's a 6, and that's going to... yeah, it's a 6. It's going to hit off the wall. And Hundley in with a double. A leadoff double. Nobody out. Adolfo Phillips. 3-4. 3-4 is a ground ball pitcher A. Ground ball pitcher A. He looks Hundley back. And he'll have to stay there. And it's going to bring up Nye. Nye is a C bunter. Oh no, he's not on first anyway. Never mind, I thought Hundley was on first. What could he do here? It's not going to help much. They're going to let him hit away. 1-7. 1-7. That's a ground ball second base A. And same situation almost. Looks Hundley back. 2 down. They're going to leave it up to Don Kessinger to try and knock Hundley in. Try and get their first run. 6-7. 6-7. He'll be batting left. 1-4 is a single. Otherwise, it's a line out to second base. The ball's hit pretty hard. And it is an out. Ron Hunt makes the diving catch. Oops, that's a line out. Man, hello. Line out the second. To end the inning. We played 5. 2-0 Dodgers. Rich Nye, he'll continue. And he's going to pitch to Ron Hunt. Top of the 6th. 4-6 against the righty. And that's a walk. Leadoff walk for Hunt. They will hold him on, but he's not really going anywhere. Willie Davis coming up. 1-7. 1-7. That's a pop out the second. So that's not going to do it. I got to change my tray just a bit. I keep hitting this when I bring the card over. That should be a little better. I might get a few more dice to fly out once in a while, but it's all right. Jim Lefevre. We got 2 away. No, excuse me, 1 out. Man at first. 4-10. 4-10, he will be batting right, and that's a fly ball left field. 2 away. Leave it up to Fairley. 3-7. Against the lefty. 1-14, 1-star single. Otherwise, it's a line out the second. Fairley smokes the ball towards second, and it's caught. Unbelievable. Beckert makes the grab. Just like the last inning, line out to second. So after the walk, 1, 2, 3 after that, bottom of the 6th, Drysdale still chugging along. And he will pitch to, who will he pitch to? Glenn Beckert. 2-2. 2-2 is a pop out to first base. 1 away. Billy Williams. 1 for 2. 2-8. 2-8, and that's a pop out to third. Well, making it easy. Ron Santo. 4-7. And that's a strikeout. That's Drysdale's 3rd strikeout. That's kind of low, it seems. But regardless, he's pitching a shutout. And that brings up the Dodgers again. Al Ferrara. He will face Nye again. Oop, off the table. Two eight against the lefty. Fly ball center field. 1 away. Jeff Torborg. 210. 210, that's a single to left field. So Torborg gets his first hit of the game. And he is not going anywhere. Gene Michael, 6'11". 6'11", he'll be batting right. And that is a a fly ball right field X. The right fielder is Thomas. Thomas is a 4. And we got a 17. 4-17 is going to be a good play. Wow, there's a lot of hits in there, and he just happened to pick like one of the 3 possible outs, so that's a good play. It's 2 outs. Man still at first. That would be Torborg. Now, we got the pitcher, Drysdale, coming up again. Not a bunting situation. There's 2 outs. 4-5. 4-5. Where did Drysdale's card go anyways? I think I lost it. That's weird. I'm just curious. Oh, there he is. Drysdale's card. He's a righty. 4-5. Fly ball right field B. And that's 3 down. Man, we go to the bottom of the 7th. We're in the point of weakness inning for both pitchers. Drysdale's coming back in. And he's going to pitch to Ernie Banks. Ernie Banks is 1 for 2 today. 5-10. 5-10, ground ball, shortstop X. Shortstop is Michael. He's a 3. And that is a 3. That could be something, and it is. It is a single. Banks with his 2nd hit of the game. Trying to do something. Get the Cubs on the board here. No outs. Banks not a threat to steal, and that brings up Lee Thomas. 5-5. 5-5, and that's a strikeout. Drysdale gets strikeout number 4. Randy Hundley reached on an error and doubled. Spinners. 3-4. 3-4, he draws a walk. So Hundley's getting all kinds of stuff happening today. So that's going to put Banks on second. First and second, 1 out. Bullpen's warming up. Adolfo Phillips. Dice off the table. 4-4. Fly ball center field. X. Center fielder's Davis. Davis is a 2. And that is a 5. Center field 2 and a 5, and it's a fly ball B. And runners are going to hold. That makes it 2 outs. Decisions, guys. Does Rich Nye get pinch hit for? We got first and second, 2 away. Well, let's see. Yeah. It's not even a question. It's the 7th inning. So Nye is going to come out. Nye has pitched 7 innings. 7 nice innings. Just had that little blemish in the first. So Nye's coming out. We're going to bring in a pinch hitter, and let's find out who that will be. We're going to bring in Al Spangler. Al Spangler is going to be the pinch hitter. Pinch hit, 7th. Pitcher card goes away. Spangler right there. See if Spangler can get the Cubs on the board. You got Banks at second, Hundley at first, 2 away. Don Drysdale bearing down. Here comes the pitch. 5-8. Spangler's a lefty. That's a ground ball to first base. Out number 3. Cubs almost had something going there, but no dice, literally. So Dandy Don gets through it, and we played 7. And we're going to bring up Wes Parker, and we're going to need a pitcher. Parker coming in, or coming to the plate. And we're going to need a Cubs pitcher. Let's see who's good for that one. We're going to bring in Bill Hands. All hands on deck. Bill Hands. Bill Hands will come into pitch. He's going to face Wes Parker. Top of the order for the Dodgers. And it's the top of the 8th. 2-6. 2-6 against a righty. And that's a walk. So Hands walks his first batter. And Parker will be held on. And here comes Ron Hunt, who had a single, a walk, a strikeout. See what he can do. 2-5. 2-5. And that's a single to left. Single to left field. Parker at least a second. Parker's a 16. Left fielder is Billy Williams, who's a +1 arm. Parker was being held on. Hold on a second. It's been a while since I had to do this. Let's see. It's not 2 outs, that's for sure. Held on plus or -1. Okay, so he's a 16, he's a 15. But he's got a +1 arm. So it's back to a 16. So 1 to 16, he makes it to third, and he's going to go for it. He's going for third base. That is a 13, and he makes it. So it's first and third. No outs. Dodgers looking for some insurance runs. Bullpen warming up. 2-8. 2-8. And there's a ground ball first base B. And they're going to get, yeah, they're going to get Hunt out at second base. And believe it or not, yeah, he's going to score. Parker's going to score. So let's see, we're going to call that a 1-4. He's on a fielder's choice. Parker scores. And that brings in the third run finally. It's been a while since anyone scored. So we got one out. Just a man at first right now. Jim Lefebvre. 2-5. 2-5. And that's a single 2 stars. That's going to move Davis over to third base. So Bill Hands needs some new hands. Ron Fairley. One out, hoping for the double play at least here. 3-4. 3-4, and that is a line out the first. Oops. That's a big line out right there. They needed that. El Ferrara. That's going to be 2 outs. 5-4. 5-4, ground ball, third base X. Santos a 1. That is a 9. Third base 1, 9. And we got to check Santo. He's a 26. 7. E26. And that's a 1 base error. That's not what they needed. Santo makes an error. Lefebvre goes to second base on the error. And that is going to score Davis for the second run of the inning. And they're just trying to get this one out here. They're going to let Hands pitch to Torborg. It's 2 away. 3-7. 3-7, and that's a ground ball to short to finally end it. And I know Hands is not coming back. But they do score 2 more, making this game almost out of reach, really. That's going to bring Drysdale back in, I think, here. Yeah. Drysdale's coming back in. He's got a shutout going. He's going to pitch to the top of the Cubs order. Don Kessinger. Well, look at that spinner. That is a 1-8. 1-8. Ground ball to short. Let me check the chat real quick. Sorry, I've been... Hey, Espo, how are you? Anyone else that's joined, welcome. And now we got one down. Glenn Beckert. 4-10. 4-10. It's a pop out to short. Just missed a chance at a home run. And Drysdale still cruising along. Billy Williams, 1 for 3. Double spinners. 5-9. 5-9. It's a ground ball shortstop. X. Shortstop again is Michael. Another check on Michael. He's a 342, I believe. Yeah, 342. That is a 19. And that's going to be a good play. Good play, Michael. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. The Cubs just can't seem to get anything going. They're stuck in the mud. And that's going to... Let's see, what's that going to do? We're going to need a new pitcher. Bill Hands is out. 1 inning pitched. We are taking out Hands. And putting in Feet. Well, no, I don't think they have a pitcher named Feet. Let's see who they got. They got Who looks good? I don't know. Kurt Simmons. I'm going to bring in Kurt Simmons. He's going to pitch to Michael. Kurt Simmons. And G. Michael. Michael will be batting right. 5-2. 5-2 is a ground ball second base X. Second baseman, Beckert, who's a 229. That is a 2. And that's going to be a single. So Michael on with a leadoff single. Now, what are we going to do with Drysdale? He's pitching a shutout. I think they're going to keep him in there. They're holding Michael on. He's a C bunter. Now, bear with me, guys, because I don't bunt too much. I'm just learning this. It's less than 2 outs, obviously. Defense is not in. Oh, where did my little cheat sheet go? Bunter. I'll use the strategy guide should tell me. Let's see. He is a C. They're holding him on. Well, I guess that doesn't matter. If infield is in, I didn't say the infield was in though. They wouldn't. They're expecting the bunt though, so I would have to think they're in. They are in. Let me know if I'm wrong on that. Yeah, let me know if I'm wrong on that. That brings him down to a D bunter. Let's see if he can do it. D bunter. Infield in. That's a 3. D3. Batter is thrown out by pitcher. Runner advances 1 base. So he does it. Sack. 1 away. Michael at second. Back to the top of the order. Wes Parker. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tribe. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Wes Parker, who's had a busy night. 5-2. 5-2, he'll be batting right, and that's a ground ball second base X. That's the same play pretty much, except now it's an error check on the same guy. Beckert, 2. Well, the same guy as the last inning. Second base, 2. That is a 15. Never had this on the right side. That is a good play, a ground ball A. Ground ball A. So it's not going to be a double play because we bunted the runner over. And they're going to look him back and throw it over to first base for the second out. So Michael has to hold at second. We got Ron Hunt. Ron Hunt's been active. Strikeout, walk, singles. 3-5. 3-5 against the lefty, and that is a ground ball to short. That's going to do it for the Dodgers. So this is it. The Cubs have their last chance. Last chance for the Cubs. Don Drysdale coming in to try and get his shutout. And he's going to pitch to Ron Santo. 3-7. 3-7. Oh, that's a walk. Not a good start there. They're not going to hold Santo on. He's not going anywhere. They are concerned, however, with Ernie Banks, who is 2 for 3. He's a big out right here. 4-7. 4-7, and they get him. They get him swinging. 5th strikeout for Drysdale. So 1 out. Santo still at first. We got Lee Thomas coming up. Whoa, spinning dice. 2-7. 2-7. 1-15 single. Otherwise, it's a line out to second. Ball is smoked. And it goes through, and it is a single 1 star. Santo to second. Thomas on first. It is now first and second. Drysdale trying to preserve this shutout. He just has to get through this last 2 outs. And that brings up Randy Hundley, who doubled and walked. So they won't pinch hit for him. He's doing pretty good. 2-8. 2-8, but not this time. Ground ball, short, stop, A. That is going to be a double play. And that ends it. Drysdale with the shutout. 4-0 Dodgers. 4-0 Dodgers. Awesome. Drysdale goes 9 innings. No runs. I'll do all that stuff later. He gets the win. Nye has to take the loss. And on my birthday, on the day I was born in 1967, the 7th game played that day. Dodgers at Cubs. Dodgers win 4-0. Who wants to look up what really happened that day? I got like a couple minutes. So I checked the chat here. Missing a lot of stuff. What's Espo got going? Espo has a game. 0-0. Top of the 7th. I gotta check. Is everyone in the Face the Aces? I haven't checked in a few minutes. I think Ben Hardy was the last guy in. Okay, we still got a couple spots left. Actually, we got 6, so that's good. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for helping. And thank you for the support. And thank you for supporting everyone in the Strat community. And as always, keep your cards crisp, keep your dice dancing, and have a good night.